I hope you've got your bacon and eggs ready and your coffee is in your hand because it's Sunday. It's time for another hot top 10 reserve list countdown. Who comes out number one this week? Stick around and find out. I can't believe another Sunday has rolled around. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here. Thanks for hanging out with me today on another top 10 reserve list video. I mean, when we take these trips down the yellow brick road and we get to see which cards on the reserve list are selling and the volume figures in which they're selling at, it is always a good time. But in the last couple of days, there have been significantly higher sales on the reserve list that I had to redo the video twice in the last 24 hours to make room for the new sales figures that are popping up. These may not be the top of the top reserve list. This is not your Library of Alexandria. This is not Time Walk or a Time Twister or a Mox whatever. But this is a very large volume of reserve list cards across many platforms, selling at significantly higher volumes than previously. And that means there are some heroes out there trying to make their mark, while the reserve list right now is at a lower price point, making it more accessible to players. So let's sit back and relax. Let's get into this conversation and let's start that journey down the yellow brick road from number 10 to number 1. Here we go. Here we have Thrall Champion at number 10 this week from Fallen Empires. Now the average price for this card is $7.88. The market price is $7.88, and it's €4.86 to get that card into your house. Here in Canada, you're looking around $10 Canadian, near mint copy to get that there. But when I see this card and you realize it was late 2020, early 2021 when this card ever had its first buyout, a Fallen Empires card like this being bought out. I remember joking on the channel early in the days saying, hey, I think I bought like 57 copies or whatever for 57 cents each. It was some comment like that back then. And it's because I enjoy the card. I thought Thralls were a unique creature. They remind me of Slivers, but an earlier, more terrifyingly powerful version. Although they don't show it in Fallen Empires, the flavor text and the style of the cards lets you know how powerful they are. You can always check out my lore video, by the way. I do have some lore on that. Now, this thing has unique mechanic because all Thralls get the +1/+1. That's fine. But it can tap to take control of other Thralls. That is a very cool, unique mechanic. And the fact this card is still really cheap and accessible, remember, if you're going for cards like this, try to get the near mint copies. That's the best bet of ever getting a return on it. And if they ever give tribal support to Thralls at any point, those who held on to their Thrall champions deserve to be rewarded. So let's go ahead and take a look at number 9 this week, and that is going to be Brain Geyser with 30 sales. It beat out Thrall Champion by 1. But when we see how far Brain Geyser Revised Edition has fallen, this thing used to be like a $100 card almost, and now it's down to like $30. It's lost 2/3 of its value. The average price is $31.50 US for a near mint copy. The market is $28.65 US. It's €21.36 to get this card into your house. $40 Canadian for a near mint copy. But the best part is, forget the near mint. Spend the like $90 to $100 and go for an unlimited copy of this card if you get the chance. That is where the first money will be made, and it's still an underpriced card when you're looking at unlimited. But if you just need a play copy, if you just want to have some fun with this inside of a commander deck, it is a very accessible, attainable reserve list card that anyone can enjoy. I mean, it costs you as much as, what, a gold span dragon? So this is a very accessible reserve list card for players who want to start getting into the older school stuff. Way to go, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 8 this week, and that is Season of the Witch from the Dark. 38 sales this week, May 7th to the 13th, 2022. It's $65 Canadian for a near mint copy. The average price is $52.21 US. The market is $46.80. €58.68 to get that card in your house. Now, these cards here are a lot of fun. The Dark is being recognized for the value and the appreciation of the artwork that it truly deserves as one of the first Four Horsemen sets. Sorry, it's the last of the first Four Horsemen sets, but it's still that old time era. It's that single block sets, right? Where we had, Arabian Nights, then you have Antiquities, right? And then we go and we get Legends, then we get the Dark. They were single runoffs before we started going into revised 4th edition and onward. Then you start getting to Ice Age, Cold Snap, Fallen Empires, Homelands. Amazing, amazing stuff. So it's one of those last of those old blocks where the sales figures for these things, the actual print runs are quite small. This set's got 65 million cards out there. That is minuscule nowadays. And you look at this and realize it's still under $100 because it just kept falling in price. Players are buying it now. It is being picked up, and the players buying it aren't really discriminating between a moderate played, a light played, or a near mint. They're just buying whatever they want to buy for the reasons they want to buy it. So way to go. Season of the Witch is a fun card, and it just has that amazing artwork that you just have to recognize. So way to go. Season of the Witch. All right. We're going down here to Fork yet again. And I just mentioned this as a card to watch for yesterday's video. Sorry, a couple of days ago. I think it was Thursday's video. Guys, Fork. Revised edition, NumberSeven. 41 sales, guys. Okay, 41 sales in a 7-day period. And I look at the average price at $54.99 US. The market price is $53.45. €33.15 to get a card to your house, and it's around 65 to 70 bucks Canadian to get this card. Look at that downward trend. Look at how far this thing has fallen, and understand this is probably as attainable as it's going to get. It is almost at the pre-2021 buyout level. Amazing. I think it was like $38, $39. So this thing might fall in our buck or two, but guys, when you start getting to the bottom of the barrel like this, it starts pulling up the whales. And the whales like to get these things and hold on to them, and they've got the liquid equity in which to do it, hold on to it, and not let it go. Don't be a hero and buy it just because you want to buy it, but if it's a card you're looking for your deck and say, hey, I'd like to have one of my red-black commander deck, my red-green commander, whatever you're doing with it, if you decide you want to have Fork, it copies spells. It costs 2. It's amazing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the number 6 card this week. Sorry about the microphone bang, but it's Saturday morning. You know what that means, guys. We have Nameless Race again from the dark. Now, I think these people tell me it looks like the guy from Airbender, the last Airbender, but still, I'm just saying, people are buying this card yet again. Now, the average price for this card is $22.23 US. The market price is $18.26 US, and it's €12.54 to get this card into your house, 30 bucks Canadian for a lightly played copy. But 53 sales is respectable, and it was just starting to start trending down in price. And with this many sales happening, the next couple of days, it's going to have a spike again, and there's not much people can do about it. It's like, here we go. It's the dark. Recognize how awesome we are, and buy me. And it looks like some people decided to buy it. Along with some of the other sales we've seen in the dark lately, people are picking it apart and getting strong positions in the card for the future. I can understand and respect that. Let's head down to number 5 this week, and that is going to be Undiscovered Paradise. Now, we've talked about this. This is the 3rd week that it has been on the hot top 10 reserve list videos. It's from Visions, it's an old school set, and it's still got 67 sales this week. The average price is starting to trend up finally. With all these sales, it is being recognized. The markets have started saying, hey, that card, when we restock it, knock it up a couple of bucks. The average price is $29.99. The market price is $27.66, €18.73 to get that card to your house, about 40 bucks Canadian for a near mint quality copy, and I can see why people are buying it. There are reasons to have this card, and especially when I start thinking about all the landfall decks now, just being able to pick it up, lay it out, pick it up, lay it out is amazing, and I can totally respect and empathize with people who can't get it, who don't have 30 bucks to spare. I get it. But if you can and you have bought it, congratulations, great buy. I myself have 2. I think 2, maybe 4. I have to look around, but I at least have 2. Because I remember looking at that in a binder the other day. So Undiscovered Paradise, amazing card. Totally understand it. And it should be a $50 card, so enjoy it while it's this low. Prices are low right now. Everyone take advantage while you can. If you can afford to do so, play safe. All right. Number 4 this week, Unfulfilled Desires had a mini buyout, it looks like, with 73 sales this week, May 7th to the 13th of 2022. This is a Mirage School favorite. I did mention it a couple of days ago in the video that it was having an uptrend in sales and it would be on the top 10. I knew it was going to make it on the list somewhere. Now, the average price is $16.71 US. The market price is $8.53. And it's €5.86 to get that card in your house, $22 Canadian to buy this card in near mint, and the spike of it has already started to happen. I mean, it's a fun card. I have a play set which somebody had recommended I buy. I've held on to those, and I'm glad I did. I think I have 1 extra play set at this point. I think so. I know I have at least 4 because it was so cheap to buy. I think I got for $3-4 each. Amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the number 3 card this week, guys. We're almost there already. Number 3 is Elvish Farmer. Came out of the blue. I checked it the last couple weeks. It barely had any sales, and I check it today. 92 sales. Fallen Empires. Now, I like the fact it can make sporelings. I like you can gain life. You can make green creatures. You can do fun stuff with this card, especially if you can find a way to pump out the spores, man. Pump them out and get them going. I love it. 92 sales is very respectable. That is a buyout, guys. Average price, $5.04 US. The market price, $5. You can see there it's €5.59 to get that card into your house. The price has not been affected. Look at the sheet there. You'll notice at the end, it is not spiked up. It is staying where it is. So these sales have not really registered yet. They haven't caught up, and they're probably not buying all mint copies from what I saw. There was some light played, moderately played. So it's kind of evening out the market. You won't see a critical spike in the price, and that's good for anyone who still wants to buy this card. I've always recommended having a playset, guys, because it wasn't $20 to get a playset of 4. I mean, you can't go wrong. There's always a chance spores and stuff become a thing again, and this guy can't get reprinted, just like Troll Champion, which is why I told people to buy it. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at number 2. We're almost there. Number 2 is Haunting Wind from Antiquities. I told you guys this one was going to be there sooner or later. Okay, this one's a weird one, so let's go through it. Antiquities, Haunting Wind, great card. The average price, $202.48. You see what I'm talking about? The market price is $34.65 US. €23.41 to get that card to your house. Here in Canada, it's $55 for a lightly played copy, but this thing had 93 sales. This thing had a buyout, guys. It went up. Okay, that spike is still trending upward. There was a whole bunch of even graded copies got sold. Like, the market got hit hard from TCG Player all the way through even eBay. Okay, Card Kingdom, local stores. By the time I got all the data in, this thing's had a massive movement, and that's because things like Brothers War is coming up. People build commander decks with that stuff. This thing can affect them. It can make their decks just null and void, and people may be trying to pick up this card in the next little while. Totally understand the flip potential of a card like this. All right, guys, you've made it this far. You've made it to the end. We are here at number 1. We have done our damage. The Yellow Brick Road trip is done. Let's check out. I mean, Haunting Wind's not it. Elvish Farmer's not it. What card comes in at number 1, you say? Well, guess what? It is Rainbow Veil. Fallen Empires with 107 sales. The 7th to the 13th. Now, you can see it's already starting to trend up in price. The average price is $10.62 US. The market price, $17.59 US. €10.93 to get this card to your house. About $18 Canadian for a near mint copy. This one's going to trend up, guys. When you see this many more sales happening and a lot of near mint copies got taken off the market, Fallen Empires continues apparently to be hit by lower end reserve list investors saying, you know what, this is so affordable, I'm not going to pass it up. And if you get 2-3 friends together doing damage like this, with all the sales we've seen, these are hundreds of reserve list cards leaving the market in a single week. I will have a follow-up video probably for Monday on this, guys, because we got to touch on this more and where buyouts can lead to in the future. So thanks a lot, guys. Let me just click this off for you. This is what I'm talking about. When we see sales like this and you see that many cards moving, it's a fascinating study to see what people are thinking and why. I got to say, I love it, because this is stuff I like to do. There are cards you love, you just want to buy them, and you notice some of the cards buy. Undiscovered Paradise, Rainbow Veil. Look at what they do for you. Look at that playability inside certain decks, and you can see why they're being bought. You don't have to see what other people see. Look at the potential and say, could it? If there's a chance that this card could be awesome, that's what other people are looking at as well. So thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. This was your hot top 10 reserve list cards this week. Looking forward to seeing you all on the live stream tonight, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, every single Sunday. Have an awesome day. Hey guys, a big shout out goes out to every single fantastic person on this channel. Patrons make the world go round. So thank you again to all the fantastic patrons who support this channel each and every day. Well, you guys are here at the end. You deserve a treat. Your treat will be in the eye of the beholder. That's what you're going to get going in the 10K box today, because we are definitely counting it down closer to 10,000 subscribers. Can't wait, guys. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and watching right till the end. I know you guys are the true followers, man. You make it right to the end each and every time, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for doing that for me. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day today, everyone.